The Power of Prayer, Part 3, Solomon. King Solomon, who was the son, of course, of King David, had two important prayers in his life. When he just was named king, he prayed to God to give him wisdom because he realized that there was a large group of people and he needed God's knowledge and understanding to be able to rule them. And interestingly, God granted him not only that wisdom, he's known as one of the greatest minds of the world. In fact, through his Proverbs and Ecclesiastics and the Songs of Solomon. And he was known at that time to be so knowledgeable that even the Queen of Sheba came all the way from Africa to come and speak to him. And many persons from all over the world came into his courts. But he was also granted fame and fortune. He was famous, of course, and he was granted so much money that it is estimated that he was a trillionaire, that he was the richest man that ever was at that time and that ever was ever on the earth. So his second important prayer was at the dedication of his temple. It was said that David had always wanted to build a temple for God, but Solomon was able to accomplish that dream after his father died. And while he prayed, Solomon, at the dedication of that temple, you will see it in 1 Kings chapter 8 verses 22 to 61. The glory of God filled the temple in a cloud, and afterwards fire fell down from heaven and devoured and consumed the sacrifices, so much so that the priests and the persons who were around scattered from the face of God. And this is so demonstrative of how prayer is powerful. Solomon, in the beginning of his ministry as a king, turned to God for guidance, and God granted him not only what he asked for, but even more, what kings would probably have asked, even though he didn't ask it. And then, at an important juncture in the life of the people of Israel, the temple was being dedicated, and Solomon prayed for that, and God showed his face once more as the King of all and the Lord of all lords. That is the power of prayer.